Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Mornings with Loretta. So here's the thing. E-cigarette use still remains a public health threat among youth and young adults. Wait till you hear the ages. It blows my mind because if you're not actively within the school system or at church in these youth groups, you may not be aware that youth vaping and youth cannabis is a huge threat to our youth. So joining us today are Amy Taylor. She's the Chief of Community Engagement at Truth Initiative, and Todd Block, a teacher at Warren Woods Middle School. So we're going to talk about this. So Amy, how did we get to the point that we now have a national youth vaping public health threat? And why is it so important that we address this with our young people?
Thank you so much for having us on today to talk about this important issue. We are seeing more than 2.1 million high school and middle school students who are vaping. And what we're seeing from those young people who are vaping is that they're doing so on a regular basis, which shows signs of addiction. And it's no surprise that this is happening because these vapes come in kid-friendly flavors like grape and cherry, and have very high levels of nicotine. And many young people don't even know that these vapes have nicotine in it. Also, we're seeing the youth cannabis issue just skyrocket. In the last 20 years, we've seen nearly a 250% increase in the number of young people who are vaping cannabis. And there's so many myths out there. I know I hear it from my teenagers that, oh, well, cannabis it doesn't hurt you. It's not harmful. But with young people, their brains have not developed, and vaping cannabis and nicotine can have harmful effects on not just their physical health, but their mental health as well.
Ooh, we need more time with this. I'm going to just ask Todd this question because he's an educator. So what has been your experience with using the vaping Know the Truth curriculum? I didn't even know there was one. So hopefully if parents are watching this, there is a curriculum. There is help for us. And how has it helped you and your students?
Well, so our experience with Know the Truth curriculum has been great. We teach it in our advisory period, which we have a period at the beginning of our day each day where we teach kids about a lot of life skills. And the Know the Truth curriculum fits in when we're teaching drug and alcohol related knowledge. And really, it's opened our eyes that we had a problem because kids are like, oh, I know kids that use that. There's a kid in this class use it. And then it really opened our eyes that they don't know much about it. Our students get most of their information from places like TikTok and Instagram Reels, and it's coming from influencers or peers that just want to talk about things and try to get people to try things, and it's not coming from educated people. And it really makes a lot of misinformation out there where students think that vaping's just inhaling water vapor and spitting it out, but it might have exhaling it, and it might have a flavor to it or something, but they don't think there's any damage to doing it, and they really don't understand the ins and outs of it.
It is so crazy because it's estimated that more than 2.1 million middle and high schoolers currently are using e-cigarettes. We got to have more time. I know you have to go. Let me ask this one question, Todd. Where can we go for more information about vaping, Know the Truth, and resources to help the young people and the parents and other educators?
Well, I mean, truth.org's website, and then Everfi is where the curriculum is. Everfi.com has the curriculum for educators to use, and parents can recommend that schools use that curriculum in their districts because it's free to everybody to use because they want to just get the information out there and help our youth make wise decisions.
Thank you so much for that. Amy, thank you so much for the work that you all are doing over at Truth Initiative. Please come back on the show where we have more time, but I know you have to go to continue to spread this word, but thank you for the work that you both are doing, Todd and Amy. Thanks for being our guest.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you soon. So we're moving along here. That was a very tough subject for me because I just feel like, it deserves more time, and they didn't have the time and I didn't, but we're going to bring them back. But we're going to switch gears here because I love Valentine's Day, and we have Claudia with us today. So each year Valentine's Day, not only for me and probably Claudia too, but she's probably figured this one out. there's a challenge to find that perfect, unique gift that says how much I love you to someone. So Claudia is here with timely suggestions for shopping to help us. Welcome to Mornings with Loretta, Claudia.
I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, I just could not wait for you to come on. I love your background and the falling hearts and all of that stuff. So what kind of gifts are trending this year?
Yeah, 2024 is all about the meaningful and memorable gifts, not just candy and flowers, which you know every year are the top sellers for Valentine's Day, but giving something that has a little more personalization or impact. We're going to see record spending this year for Valentine's Day of more than $14 billion. So I say make that gift matter and give something that's a little more special and unique to the loved ones in your life.
Is that 14 billion just for Valentine's Day?
That's correct. Just for Valentine's.
Wow. And all I get is a teddy bear and some chocolate. No, I'm just joking. I do get a lot too. So I know we're contributing to that, which is so sad. So what about a unique gift to last? Diamonds are girls' best friend. So what do you recommend, Claudia?
Something that lasts a lifetime is learning a new language. And this is something that you can give as a gift or give to yourself or even do with your partner. We love Rosetta Stone for learning a new language. Now with Rosetta Stone, it's really the perfect gift to give a meaningful experience to somebody special in your life. They currently have a lifetime unlimited subscription for 50% off. So for under $200, you can give the gift of language, more than 25 languages with Rosetta Stone and their lifetime unlimited subscription. So you're never going to run out of ways to say, I love you. And I really like the idea of let's learn a new language and then go travel somewhere where they speak that language and use our new skills.
I absolutely love that you showed the Eiffel Tower and you showed the gondola, and I'm going to Italy next month, and I wonder if I can do a quick 6 weeks reference to learn some really great Italian, right?
Definitely. Absolutely, you can.
Not only let them understand me, but understand, especially when it comes to my money, I want to understand all of that. So that's a great idea. So do you have any ideas for maybe our personal health that we can give to our loved ones?
Yeah, it's the beginning of the year, so I think health is on a lot of people's minds, and we want to carry that into Valentine's Day. I love Mary Ruth's Organics for this. Now, Mary Ruth's Organics, unique gift to express affection in a more health conscious way for those of us who are kind of looking out for our health, especially since we're going into a new year. Now, their best-selling liquid multivitamins are available in delicious flavors, including Coconut Dream and Peach Mango. These are vegan and sugar-free, by the way. They've got different formulas, including nighttime, including hair growth. You can find these at the Vitamin Shop or on vitaminshop.com, the leading destination for lifelong wellness solutions. Love Mary Ruth's Organics for those health conscious people in our lives.
So did you say those vitamins are, where am I? Did you say, there we are, technology. Did you say those vitamins are both vegan and sugar-free?
Sugar-free.
One or the other?
That's correct. No, they are both vegan and sugar-free. So a great feature from these multi-vitamin liquid form, and they're delicious.
Which means it gets in our system faster since it's liquid form, correct?
That's right. And tastes good too.
Oh my goodness. And I love the Vitamin Shop anyway. I'll definitely, okay, so that everything you're saying, you're 3 for 3 with me, Claudia. So what's a special way to create a memorable gift though? What's a memorable gift idea?
Yeah, you know, cards, of course, one of the top 3 categories for gift giving during Valentine's Day, but I like something a little more personalized. So for that, we're going to turn to Adobe Express. Now, Adobe Express will help you create something special this year when it comes to a card, where you can even make a video or a social media post for your Valentine's or Galentine. You can choose from thousands of beautifully designed templates to spread love. It's really a perfect way to kind of flex those creative skills and maybe impress your crush with Adobe Express. So a lot of great options for personalizing a little bit of love for that special someone in your life.
That is so cute, and anybody can do that one. It just takes very little technology to really make that beautiful card. So, okay, so I just had this AI supercomputer announcement on the show last week. So I'm very curious on how you're going to answer this one, Claudia, because you're 4 for 4. What is a hot tech gift suggestion?
Yep, I got one for you. You mentioned AI, and going back to Adobe Express, just so your listeners and viewers know, AI is now being used for Adobe Express. So you can actually just enter a simple text line and they'll create a unique design and message for you in the card. So they are using AI. But when it comes to other tech and gifts and tech, I know we love our tech. Wearables are still very popular. This is the Venue 3 GPS smartwatch from Garmin. Love this. This is a great way to help your Valentine's Day gift recipient reach health and fitness goals. The Venue 3 GPS smartwatch from Garmin is loaded with fitness insights. It's got a beautiful AMOLED touchscreen display, 10-day battery life, and you can pair this smartwatch with your smartphone to take and receive calls. It comes with more than 30 built-in sports apps. So the Venue 3 GPS smartwatch from Garmin is really like having a fitness coach right on your wrist. And best of all, right now we've got $50 off for Valentine's Day. So an awesome gift for the fitness fan or the fitness buff in your life.
I knew you were going to do 5 for 5. I really did. I could not choose my favorite, but I am going to ask you your favorite. But before you answer that question, Claudia, so is that Garmin watch comparable or for both Android and Apple?
That's correct. You can pair it right to your smartphone, either format, and take and receive calls.
Okay. So, I remember traveling many years ago with the Garmin travel thing. And so they're like head of technology when it comes to technology. So I would definitely appreciate and love anybody who gave me a Garmin watch for Valentine's Day.
I'm with you on that for sure.
And then to get $50 off. So I'm saving you money. I'm saving
That's right.
you money and time, because now you don't have to think a lot. I got you 5 things. So Claudia, let me ask you this, and I know it's probably a tough question. Out of those 5, which is your favorite?
If I had to pick one for somebody to give me, I'm going to choose the Garmin as well. I love it for all the apps that it has. It also helps you track your sleep. So a lot of great features on this one.
Absolutely. And you can just get away from all your emails and your phone calls just by trying to figure out how to set it up and see all those unique things that it can do for you. So I love that it's comparable to both the Android and the iPhone. So our time is up. My goodness, I was enjoying this. So I love all of them. If I had to choose one, it might be the vitamins and the watch. So there's actually 2. I love that this liquid vitamin was no sugar and vegan free.
Yeah, so, they're all great products.
They are. So let me ask you one last question, Claudia. I hate this question because that means our time is over. Where can we go for more information on these fabulous gifts?
Yeah, you can head over to tipsontv.com.
All right. tipsontv.com.
You got it.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Thank you so much for being our guest today. I love the light and the spark and the energy that you bring all the time. So thank you for that too.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye. So Claudia has to leave, but let me tell you about her and just kind of go over what we talked about, because the first show, it was tough for me because I know that those numbers are alarming. They are so alarming. Over 2.1 million middle schoolers and high schoolers are currently using e-cigarettes. And people think it's okay, but there are so many cases where their health and their lungs and their respiratory systems are compromised from this. And now there's this thing where they're vaping cannabis. So you think it's just, the Kool-Aid in it or whatever, but honey, now cannabis is being put into the vaping, and our teenagers and preteens are using this. I just don't think any kind of cigarette is a great idea for someone who can't legally sign for anything, but they're able to do these e-cigarettes. And I just think is something we really need to look at. So I think Amy Taylor, she's the Chief of Community Engagement at Truth Initiative, and Mr. Todd, who's a teacher at this middle school. And so he sees firsthand what it does to the youth. And so now they have this curriculum called Vaping, Know the Truth. I would advise, even if you don't have a middle schooler or a high schooler, to go ahead and look at this curriculum so that you can be better informed and make some qualified decisions on is it good or is it not, and not just take what I'm saying. But I just don't think it's a good thing because it has to affect your respiratory system some kind of way. So I thank them for that work that they're doing. And like I said on the show, that was a hard topic for me to cover because it is affecting our students, and they don't even understand the depth of how bad that can be for them, either temporarily or permanently, because it's their respiratory system and their brains, which aren't even, it's still growing. So anyway, so then we had this amazing conversation with Claudia. She's a nationally respected shopping specialist, and she shared her expert tips on bargain hunting, trend spotting, online and mobile shopping security, avoiding internet scams, and so much more. She shared 5 amazing Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day gift ideas. I love them all. The Rosetta Stone. I love the liquid vitamin. I like the Garmin watch, and I love, okay, I'm leaving out 2. I see them, but it's because I'm rushing. But go and watch it and tell me which one's your favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one of those gifts that Claudia shared is your favorite? And also share in the comments if you knew about the health threat for our middle schoolers and our high schoolers. The 2.1 million of them are using e-cigarettes, vaping, and then not only just the regular vaping misty stuff, but it has cannabis in it. So let me know if you knew that, and let me know that you are going to get more information so that we can help others, help each other, because together when we help each other, we all win and benefit from that, and not just be talkers about it and saying they shouldn't and it does this, but educate yourself so you can have that conversation with them, right? So, okay. So in closing, think positive, dream big dreams, help someone along the way. And guess what? We'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.